Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of React Republic. And today I have with me in the studios
The Pastor Alex.
exactly the Pastor Alex. It's been a while, but
Sure.
we are back, and we are back with more stories like never before. And know that this episode is brought to you by iHealthcare Link. As we always say, you should contact them for all your medical consultations and management plan. Anything medicine, anything hospital, just hit them on 0240-653501. iHealthcare Link. Say luxury in care, inspiration in health. All right, the Pastor Alex.
Official Mudense.
So today is a very quick one. All right.
Okay.
I chanced on a video where this guy was saying that he normally uses a particular route to work. Okay. And within this route, he has to pick some taxis. Okay. Now, there was this day, one particular day, that he picked this particular taxi that he was short of. I think it was 50 pesos or so.
Okay.
Just some small coins.
Okay.
And the driver became very furious, like very, very angry that if he doesn't add up to that, if he doesn't add the 50 pesos to his money, he's not going to go. And so apparently, I think somebody had to pay for them to go.
Okay.
And the driver was so mad because of 50 pesos. Now, fast forward, there was another day that this same guy picked this same taxi and he was holding 200 cedis notes, which is the biggest note in our currency anyway. Yeah. And he gave it to the driver. Now, the place that they were going, let's say they take, 3 cedis, 50 pesos, right? Yeah, I think that was, I'm just paraphrasing the whole story.
Sure.
And he gave the driver 200 cedis note. And the driver was like, oh, don't worry, you just keep it. And the driver didn't take the money. And so the guy was trying to, paint a picture that why is it that we do good to people who don't need it? Because at that time, he didn't need the driver to let him take all the 3 cedis, 50 pesos. But then again, the day he needed him to be merciful, that was the day he was rather more and it was the same person there. And you see, if we will be honest, this happens all the time. Even in our own personal life. Yeah, sometimes you just dash some people.
That's what it was making me laugh,
Yeah.
But you realize that has been the case, People are attracted to where they think they can get more of what they want. You get it. So that same analogy or that same case that happened,
right?
The driver thinks that if he say you are having 200 cedis, that moment he says that you should take 350 and go because he's not going to get change. He knows that inside the 200 Ghana is a multiple of his money he's giving you or he's letting go, and at a point he can get it anytime,
right?
Because he came to see the 200 cedis. He come off the knowledge that now you have it and can give him more. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get it.
So it is easy for him to allow you go with your 200 Ghana because he knows that inside your 200 Ghana is the more of what he's supposed to get.
Yeah.
Then with you that is not having anything on you, or that has your last money like 3 cedis that you gave and you're supposed to add 50 pesos. He knows that if he doesn't take his 50 pesos as at that time, he's not going to get anything.
Right.
He's not going to get anything.
Right.
Of which we know it's not supposed to be so. But as I'm saying, I'm just drawing the reason why people do that. People are attracted to where they think they are going to get more of what they want or what they need.
Yeah, I remember Jesus saying something similar. Just right now when you were talking, it just clicked that. He says, whoever has more
will be given. More will be given. Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that unfair?
I at a point, I do not think so. Because you realize that before you are going to have more, nobody rise up to get more at birth.
Good.
Nobody was giving birth that for him he has more.
Okay.
He has to come to a certain level, create it himself.
Right.
And so it is good that you that is able from your difficult areas and whatever you have or what have you, being able to create and get more. That person, we know that you are diligent, you are disciplined.
Yeah.
Because we all came in without having anything. But at that point, you've been able to try to make something.
Yeah.
And so you have something and you are the person that deserves more.
Right.
Because when we give you or when we add up, we believe that some time you can also double up what has been given to you.
This is something I've been saying, I think, for the past months now, that if you were to walk into an investment and you had two people pitching you up, and you were the investor, one came in a V8, the other came in a Trotsky, and all of them are asking for $1 million, and you had it in abundance, you will be very it will be very easy for you to give it to the one who came in a V8.
Sure.
Because you think he has seen that amount of money before. So he should be able to handle it. So that's capacity here.
Yeah, sure.
Whoever has more shall be given because you've built capacity to handle more.
Yeah, sure. That's it. That's just it. That's our life.
So it means that life in itself doesn't really reward certain things as we think it's supposed to be. Because if you think about it, it feels like it is not fair.
Yeah.
That's
what people come up with. They saying life is not fair.
Yeah.
That's what
because
made them.
Why are we adding more to the one who
exactly? But
has?
On the other side, if you sit down quietly and reminisce, you realize that it's not that life that isn't fair. That is the right thing in life.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the right. You are supposed to strive and make yourself better. You get it. You don't sit down. Put your hands in the tree will say them refer. You fold your hands in and you expect things to happen. No, things are not going to happen unless you try to do something. Right. So once you are doing it, what you are doing gets you attracted to get more. That is capacity, as you said.
Yeah.
Because when you go through it and you do it, then it now gives you a certain position that now you are ready for the next.
Right.
Level.
Pastor Alex, now the question out there to let me say, every young person out there striving to make life better for themselves. At what point, because in this case, we are talking about what we're supposed to do and not supposed to do and all that. At what point do we consider the intangibles and at what point do we consider the tangibles? Because we are of the notion that, it's not all about the money, right? But in this case, you realize that if you also let certain things slide to somehow it goes against you because we are talking about he who has more shall be given. Then again, everybody should strive to have more. Do you get a point? So do we approach every situation thinking about the more? At what point do we think that no, this one is not supposed to be about the money? So that we don't misunderstand what Jesus said and then apply it in its ability or capacity.
All right. So what I'm going to say is that I wouldn't be able to give a specific time that maybe when you complete SHS or maybe when you after university or maybe when you start your work. No, I wouldn't be able to give you that. But what can help or I think I can give is first of all to know your purpose with which you are at every area you are. Whatever you are doing, first of all, one thing you should know is with the purpose with which you are doing what you are doing.
Right.
And so once you find the purpose, the purpose should be able to help you to identify the kind of people you are moving with. So at a point, once you're able to identify the people you are moving with, honestly, trust me, you will know that these areas are the areas I'm supposed to let go. And it's because supposedly there are people you've discussed maybe business plans with and all of that.
Right.
And you are there, you know that this person is capable of maybe investing in your plan.
Right.
And the person calls you whilst the investment hasn't come yet, but they call you to make some action or some move for them.
Right.
And that moment you begin to ask money for those rounds. Maybe honestly, you may not be having.
You may need the money.
You may need the money to go and carry out that.
And on a normal day, they're supposed to pay.
That is what I'm trying to say. On a normal day, they're supposed to pay. But you realize at that point,
if think about the future,
if that is what you can do to make them come into your life and invest, bro, then you don't
why not?
Honestly, based on the money to act.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if it is at a point that you think your head is, locked, you can't get it anywhere. Maybe there is a way you go about it, and you make your state plain to them. But what I'm saying is that you should be able to identify these kind of people in your life. If I say in your life, with the purpose you have identified. Yeah. So one thing I want to say is that people should, as growing up, people should pay attention to the intangible part, the more.
Okay.
Because it is that part that is going to make you different.
Okay.
Now, everybody wants money. When they come to business and they are talking, everybody wants money. What their mind is on is money. Now, you call people for work and they sit somewhere. If they don't even ask you about the work, they sit somewhere and ask you like, so when I go, how much am I going to get? They ask that question first before they even come.
Right.
Yeah. But what is going to make you different is that you are somebody, the money or how much you're going to get is at the back of your mind.
Yeah.
But then the working you are doing, it's not just towards the money, but with the what? With purpose.
Okay.
Having the intangibles like faithfulness, like loyalty,
right?
Like truthfulness.
Yeah.
In the work that you are doing.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that find the purpose first. The purpose is going to connect you to the people that supposed to help you rise up to the next higher level.
Right.
And know those people.
Okay.
I don't want to talk long, but there is this saying that I saw a chance on a video, and a person was saying, know your Peter and know your Judas.
Right.
You see, at that point, Peter rejected Jesus.
Yeah, he also did.
They asked him that this
3
man,
times.
You know him? He said, I don't know him. 3 times.
Yeah.
Look at Judas's own.
Just
it happened once.
Yeah.
And Jesus had to die, even though it is a purpose. But in this scenario, make sure when you've identified your purpose and your purpose has connected you to these people, you should make sure that those people, who is your Peter and who is your Judas, honestly, you will know. Do you know why?
Okay.
Because the Peter and the Judas, Jesus knew who was Judas and who was Peter.
Right. If not, you don't take care. You'd rather crucify your own Peter and the one that the church is supposed to be built on.
That is it.
Also
so when your purpose is identified, when your tangibles are built, when you are working with your tangibles, with your intangibles, with your purpose, that's what I'm saying. Let me take it again.
Yeah.
When your purpose is identified and you are working towards your purpose with your built intangibles, as I mentioned them, your truthfulness, your faithfulness, your veracity, fidelity, and all those things.
Yeah.
When those things are built and it is working towards your purpose, trust me, it gets you the easily identification of your Peter and your Judas.
Let's get this reality out. Is there all the time that the intangibles will pay? This is a hard truth I want all of us to understand, because then again, you find young men walking into businesses, walking into proposals full of hope because they know that, I did the right thing here. I didn't even look at the money. I poured my heart.
Yeah.
But then again, so the reality question here is, does the intangibles always pay? And if we find ourselves in a situation where the intangibles are not paying, where is the hope now?
All right. So I'm laughing. Do you know why? Because the answer just dropped as you asked the question.
Right.
You said, does the intangible pays? And I would say, yes.
Okay.
Do you know why? The intangible pays intangibly. Maybe somebody will not understand.
It's not always about the money.
Exactly.
Right.
So the intangibles payment,
character.
Good. The intangible payment will not necessarily represent something physical at the instant. You see, the intangible will be very tangible with time.
That's a big one. With time,
it is going to be very tangible. And it's called faithfulness. Be faithful to somebody. They take it and say, God bless you.
Yeah.
But they get to a certain point and they realize that this thing that I'm doing, this guy did it for me. He didn't take money. This time, money has come. Oh, then let me call him so that he will come and do it. But I know that the first time he did it for me, he did it because that was what he was supposed to do. He didn't do it for money. And so it will get to that time. Then you see that the person will remember you. And that thing is going to create you. They have a word they say it is going to create you living rent free in their minds of people.
An indelible mark in their head.
That is what I want to say.
You are always in their
You're always in their head.
So not necessarily they even remembering you to come back and pay you physically, but they may do good to another person because of
what you did.
Because now they won't let it slide.
And when it happens like that, you've not seen that blessing. You've not seen people doing good others because of you. You will not even say it pays, but it is intangible. You've not seen it though. It is a blessing.
Rejoice.
It is a blessing to somebody's life, but it has been recorded in your account.
Of course,
that it was because of you.
Something
good of this was
definitely.
Exactly. So that is it. There is also a time that the tangibles are supposed to work. I tell you, most of our people here
for work. If it isn't work, then
and that is one part of the funny truth that people also, on the other hand, try to take advantage of. I was coming to ask
that would have been my next question. Let me ask it so that we know what we are talking about.
All right.
My next question was going to be that don't you think that with us in the name of building character, in the name of seeing the future and all that, we put ourselves in positions where we are taking advantage of. Because the person feels like, oh, wait, because it has happened to me before. There were times that my name popped up in convos and they were like, oh, I told you. Meanwhile, they were sharing money.
Oh, can you imagine?
That I'm supposed to get.
Oh, that's
and they were like,
sad.
oh, I told you, I told you. So you see, just because they know that, oh, as for you, you will do it. So it's like you are being taken advantage of.
That is what I was about to say.
What do we do? And what message do you have for those people?
So it's still the same thing. Okay. Let me just reiterate it. So at that point that you feel like people are taking advantage of you because of your intangible thing you are building in you. Maybe you don't want to be somebody to be identified that Sikao. Oh, this guy, if they mention, they'll be like, oh, this guy, he's all about money. If it's not money, don't call him. It's good to be identified that. That's what they do. But you see, the intangibles has a certain value it places on you. The material part where you put the need part also has a place it puts you. But trust me, the intangible is very heavy. In as much as people are going to try taking advantage of you. So I use the word taking because in their head,
that's what they
think. So they will say, oh, I told you, oh, Munyano, yes, Kano. They've not given you. That's what they think. They think, oh, they are good and they are done. And by the time it's coming, these people, maybe cry, their mind will not even come on that they share their money and they've taken you. But one glorious thing is that how they saw you, thinking they were taking advantage of you, is what you are going to become. With that same intangible.
Exactly.
What am I saying? They were sharing money and they said, oh, I told you, with time, they will come to realize that now I told it's actually exhibiting money. That time, not like you are having money. You are now, the money they said you had, that time that is coming, they will now see that you are exhibiting it. And they will not even be shocked. You see, because already they have it in their mind that you have it. So that is what I'm talking about. The intangible, actually in present time, when you are exhibiting it or trying to pursue your purpose with that, people think that but with time, you still stay glued to it. Make sure you are not diverting. Have your purpose and people say at the back of your mind, no, put it at the front of
Make it clear.
So
that when you pass, you
move towards it. Towards it. And I tell you,
one saying I will add to that is that there is a saying that a good dancer knows when to leave the stage.
Okay.
I also believe that the moment you even come to the knowledge that you are being taken advantage of, that is literally God telling you that it's time for you to leave.
That's another thing.
You get the point?
That's another thing.
Like it's just time for you
That
to
is
leave.
another thing.
Because usually when God is using something to build character in you, he doesn't let you see it. The moment he takes off the veil for you to see that, oh, so all this while, this is what is actually happening. So it means that whatever is supposed to be achieved over there has been done.
It has been done. Now you are ready to move.
Exactly.
That's it.
The lesson is learned.
That's it. Now
so you are ready to go.
You're ready to go to the next.
How do they say it in P? Sorry for our words today, but now grown. So at that time, game is over.
Sure,
move
sure,
on.
Sure.
So I want you to come into the comment section and let us know what you think about this. If you like stories like this, all you need to do is to subscribe to React Republic on YouTube, follow us on TikTok so that you can keep up with our daily postings and click on the notification button. And then, that bell, please click on it. Anytime we post, it's going to ring so that you can enjoy moments like this.
Yeah, sure.
Any last words for them?
All right. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share to your friend. This is React Republic, of course, brought to you by iHealth CareLink.
We out.